I've had like 7 billionaires that I've personally coached. And one of the things that I noticed is they're not the smartest people I know or the smartest people I've coached. Many of the smartest people I know struggle to make money because what got you here as a performer won't get you there as a leader. When you need everything done perfectly, and this is why I sometimes say straight A students make bad entrepreneurs, because when you're a straight A student, which I was, and I think it's held me back, your whole life is programmed for perfection. So when something is imperfect, you're not able to move on from it until you make it perfect, which means you're always and nothing can ever be perfect. So you're always being held back into the past. Meanwhile, C students are like, freaking 74, let's go, baby. 74%, like rock and roll. And they're like, wait, I can hire someone who can do this and get an 81, a B minus, like, and I can pay them $50,000 a year and they'll do B minus work. And that's way better than I would do myself. And that's what they do. And they just go multiplying because it's largely empowered by this innate lack of a need for perfection.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I once took my daughter, she was 3 years old at the time, to a pump track on her bike for the first time. And there was one dad there who was watching his kid. He was terrified of his dad, but he said this kid was born with no fear. He's just going down everything. And of course, this kid is going to have a lot more bumps and bruises and probably concussions and everything else, but he's going to pick up bike riding 1,000 times faster than every other kid there. So you've got to understand the sacrifice and perhaps some of your natural tendencies, if that's the way that you're wired. The people that I've seen that are so academically gifted, they evaluate risk so stringently that it becomes an inhibitor of action.
That's good.
And one of my favorite quotes ever is from Napoleon Hill: action is the real measure of intelligence.
Oh, that's good.
And obviously you need to, of course you need to evaluate risk. Of course you need to be dedicated and committed and have some things that you really care about, where perfectionism is an important thing. But, most of it is a bit of an illusion that we've created in our own mind.
That's right. Yeah. And I think calculated risk is I would say that's one of my philosophies, is calculated risk. But waiting till there's no risk is like you're never going. And yeah, you said the word academics. A lot of academics are maybe some of the smartest, but definitely not the most wealthy and not necessarily the most influential. They can be very influential, but I think our perfectionism tends to work against us at some point a lot more than it works for us.